Hey guys, so wanted to jump on here real quick and show you how to string up one of these Bigsby guitars if you've got a Bigsby licensed tremolo or any trim that has the posts on here like that your string ends will actually sit around. So just wanted to show you how to do that easily with one person. I have a lot of guitar player friends who are like, I love these tremolos, but I hate putting strings on them. I almost have to have two people, and then I get so frustrated with it. It takes me forever. I'm going to show you how to do this really, really easily. There's a couple little tips and tricks along the way that you can do to make this easier for you. But just know also that it does take a little practice, and it's a weird kind of feeling in your hands and all that. But I'm gonna show you the gist of it. So as you can see, I've got already two strings on and wound up on this Gretsch right here. I have a Gretsch that has these drilled out, so you just put your string through and then it's countersunk, so your ball end sits in there. You don't have to worry about keeping tension on it like this or anything like that. It's very easy to string up, just similar to a string through guitar or something like that. But if you have one of these with a post, if you're not lucky enough to have that, these are great tremolos. It's just they are a little bit of a pain to string up. So I'm going to show you how to do this real quickly here. Both of these strings together probably took me around 30 seconds, 45 seconds or so to string up. So not a huge pain. So first of all, let me hand my camera off here. I've got my 8-year-old Jackson helping me with the camera work today, so it's going to be what it'll be. So first I'm just selecting out my strings here. We're using the NYXL lights. Love these strings for guitars. This guy actually wanted the lights. I prefer heavies. That's just my taste, but it doesn't matter. I'm always going to use an alcohol water solution to wipe off my strings. You can show this. Just so that there's no, residue on there. All right, so first of all, we're going to take the string at the end of the wind here on the very end, and we're going to take the ball and facing the same direction, we're going to put just a 90-degree bend in that string facing the whole direction. Okay? And then we're going to go back to the guitar and we're going to feed it through like so. And we're just going to sit the ball end on the peg here. You want to show that, Jack? Thank you, sir. Yep, we're going to sit the ball end on the peg. And as you can see, we've got it wrapped around. There's our bend in it. So from here on out, the name of the game is keeping constant tension on the string, never letting it loose. Because as soon as I take any tension off, see there, it slips right off. So the name of the game is tension. And that's what makes this so frustrating to deal with if you don't know how to do this, is lack of tension makes it slip off. So from this point, I've got to feed it under this bar here, under this roller bar. So to do that, if you want to zoom out a little bit, Jackson, step back. I'm going to keep constant tension with my right hand on this string as I pull it back, never letting the slack off of it. So I'm super tight on the string. And then while holding it tight with my right hand, I can let my left hand free to guide it under the roller bar. And now with my left hand, I'm going to pull to the left of the fretboard, and with my right hand, I'm still keeping tension on the back of it. So I've got opposite direction tension that's letting that string not slip off of that post. Okay? Now, that's the hard part actually over. I'm keeping tension on it. Come on up here and show this, Jack. One of these is going to make your life so much easier. A automatic string winder, just 20 bucks on Sweetwater, but these are great. So I always like to cut my string end off at the next post up. So if you want to show this. The next post up, if I'm at my D string or my G string, I'm just going to go to the end of the fretboard and cut it there. Again, I'm going to cut it while keeping constant tension on that string. Okay? Now, my string is cut. Don't have to worry about that later. Now, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get my hole lined up with my string. So now I'm going to actually bring my string up a little bit, keeping tension on it. And with my left hand again, I'm going to feed it through. Okay? So now my string is actually sitting right here where I want it to sit. I'll show this real quick. Yep. So but there's no tension on this part. My tension is back here. And you can see we're still secure. tension is here. Now, while I'm winding the string, I'm actually going to hold that tension with my left hand up as the string winder is pulling the string down, so there's constant tension. All right, if you want to take the phone back for me, please. Thank you. All right, now we're going to put string winder on, and we're going to leave about 1/4 to 1/2 inch out on the string length past the post, however much you like. That is your preference. I like to go all my wraps under. That just, to me, keeps the best tuning on the guitar, but you know, it's totally preference. You might have something that works better. Totally cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the first string under. Now I've got this weird motion with my fingers right here, where my ring finger here is keeping the tension up while my pointer finger is pointing tension down to keep the winds under each one, under themselves. You can see there's the way that I like to wind my strings, nice and neat. And that cutting method, that length gives you about 2 to 3 winds depending on your string thickness. Okay, Jack, if you want to take the phone back, please. And then we're gonna go and just wind our string up. And you can see each wind is going under itself. And then when my tension is tight, I can actually let it go. It slides right into the string slot, all the way up the fretboard. And then from there, I can just, with my fingers, just adjust my spacing while the string is loose, and there's no way that string is gonna slip off. That is the easiest way to string up a Bigsby with these posts, or any tremolo that has these posts, by yourselves, quickly, hassle-free, frustration-free. Don't have to worry about that string going anywhere as long as you keep constant tension. There you go.